show you how to clean the carburetor on this thing. So anyway, this is your carburetor right under here. This thing's actually a little too loose. I'll figure out what's going on there. But anyway, carburetor's under here. There's no air cleaner because you're not mowing the grass with it. You know, you're plowing snow, and in theory, you're not sucking up dirt outside in the snow. So, okay. Let's get to changing this thing out. So, first thing is you got your choke here and your throttle here. Throttle won't interfere, but your choke will. So, usually, these things just come right off, and this one doesn't want to. This is good. Good video stuff. Okay, let's pry this thing off a little bit. See how she's coming? Right at the base. There we go. Okay. Take that off. And then, what else we got here? So this thing will slide out. Oh, it's the 5/16. Probably a 5/16. Yeah. I'll do it. Okay, 5/16 on this one. Oh look, it comes right out. And the choke, looks like the choke's coming with us. Look at that. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, so normally you have to see this. There's a little slot there, so you push this out, and that way this stays with the choke. But we can't do that because, so this thing, alright, so this thing's screwed up. Anyway, you see these two mounting holes, and these two mounting holes are supposed to go right here, so that this thing is fastened to here, and then ultimately, and then it gets, the housing here gets fastened as well. So, and then look at this. So this thing's been rigged. Why? Okay. So this is a really good video. No key, no problem. So usually you got those plastic keys that slide in here, and what I'm assuming is either A, the guy lost the key, or he broke the key. So, whatever he did, or the guy before him did, I don't even know where the hell he got this thing. But what he did is he disconnected the ground. So this is a ground here. So when that plastic key is in here, it spreads this thing, this little doohickey. It spreads it out like that. That way it's not grounded. But if you disconnect the wire, you don't got to worry about it. So that's what this guy did. He disconnected the wire. No key, no problem. All right. And so this hooks to right here where this ground is. So you see this when you push that down? Boom, it shuts this thing off. It says, oh, nope. Okay, so up, okay. So we'll leave that tucked in there, but we should really fix this. And, of course, I'm gonna have to grab bolts, so that way this thing doesn't ride loose. But, maybe we'll do that in the next video. Okay, so we got the carburetor here. So, see how it's bolted here. Got your governor here. You got these little, what do you call these things? I don't know, clamps. There's some fancy term for them. Take that off. Let's take this hose off. You're gonna get some fluid, but you clamp. Uh-oh. Look at that. This thing's cracked here. See the water? See the water? The gas coming out. So we gotta replace this line. One thing, you know, it's good that we touched this thing. Look, see that line's cracked. All right, so we're gonna have to replace that too. Okay, gotta do a couple things here. Also look at this. This is not original. Okay, somebody's dicked with this thing. So now we gotta get into here, take this thing off, we'll disconnect this hose. This is like a hose from a weed whacker or something. My gosh, what the fuck? Alright, we're gonna have to put the right tubing in this thing. I mean, it works, but okay. Let's go notice how I'm using my roll card, my fancy non-snap-on roll card. What are these? 7/16. Okay. And it is 7/16. Let's break that. Okay. Nice. Okay. Try to loosen this guy up. Magnetic tray. Let's turn this thing down. Get to it. Ivy was chewing on her bone. She's done with it now. And she's bored. Huh, Ivy? You bored? Say hi to everybody. The other one was like barely on there, and this thing's freaking on there. I'm really spinning the nut. Why is this thing not coming out? There we go. Ah, look at that. Okay. This thing's loose. There we go. I bet you this thing was never really fully on there. I mean, this thing came right out. Okay, so now you gotta disconnect your doohickey. Yep, gas is coming out. Don't freak out. Okay, so we're gonna need this guy. Alright, so put a rag down. Okay, so here's your choke. See that? Closes it off, chokes it up. It's a little dirty, but it ain't too bad. And then here is the throttle. So as it's giving it gas, or as the governor, this is really the governor working here. Okay, so now that's that. Let's take this thing off. So is this a 1/2 inch? Is this a 1/2 inch? I think usually they're 1/2 inch, unless they're Hondas, they're 10s. Okay, don't forget your pin. And this guy's brass, so magnetic tray will not work, but we'll put it there anyway. And then, what is that? What's in there? Ooh, okay. Alright. So, honestly, the carburetor, when you look at it, it's like, oh, it ain't too bad, but there is some schmutz. I don't know if you can see that, but there is some schmutz in there. If I put my finger on there, he gets schmutz. So we'll clean that up. Okay. So, you gotta see, there's something on here. What is this? This thing's loose. What the fuck? So I got an O-ring in here. What is this jet just like sitting there? You gotta be careful, as this is brass. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, so there's an O-ring here. And this is a little O-ring that like sits right there, so it seals it. Got it. So it's a double acting O-ring. Okay. And you see that? We gotta get all that shit out. Alright. Let's make this look prettier. That. So we got this gasket, and when you buy a gasket kit, it's going to come with all this shit. So we're going to take this out. See that? Your little pin. And then boom, you lift directly up, and you see coming with it is your needle valve, and this is your fuel supply valve. So pretty much it rides right in here. So fuel goes in here, through here, and as this thing goes, as the bowl fills up with fluid, you know, it shuts it off, and then boom, when it sucks it down, it fills it up. So all it is a float. That's what they call it. Okay, carburetor doesn't look too bad, but you know, you still got schmutz and stuff in here that you gotta take care of. And that's it. That's really that's all the dismantling you. Okay. So, in this case here, we're gonna clean the inside. Yes, you should wear gloves. This stuff does dry your hands out, but I am not a good representative, clearly. Huh. Just looks odd. Looks like this carburetor is missing something. I wonder if this thing's screwed up. I think there should be like a basket in here. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Clean this up. Alright, that there. Yeah, ain't too bad. Okay, clean that out. We also, you know, the needle valve looked fine, but we're gonna hit it anyway. You never know what you're gonna find. And then this. So this often gets tied up and clogged up. So you don't want to shoot that. And we gotta find O-rings for this thing too. So I'm gonna let that sit for a bit. Okay. Let's match this puppy up. Cute little thing. Okay. Oh, it looks like it's a 6. Inner diameter is a little smaller, you see that? Might be just fine, but let's go get a metric one. Anyway, let's see what metric's got. This is a number 6 as well. Wait a fucking second. Yeah, okay. So this one's bigger. It's damn close. We're gonna go for the standard one. So I wonder if it's a 5. Anyway, this will work. All right, let's change out the O-rings again. When you buy a kit, you're gonna have all this stuff. You buy a carb rebuild, a carb replace kit. All right, so we're gonna slip this on here. Yeah, it fits nice. Yeah, it fits just fine. Yeah, it fits real good. And a bit dollars to donuts. This goes in here. There's a little retainer. Okay. Now the other thing you're going to want to do, that's... Alright, Brad, so what's different? Well, if you let it sit in that, it really loosens all the shit up. But if you don't have patience, like me sometimes, what I do is I blow the piss out of these things. Wear your safety glasses. You always want to blow through here, get all the shit out. And blow through here. This is where the fuel comes.